Miggy Almiron, Miggy Almiron. Oh, he's absolutely amazing. We are literally firing on all cylinders so far this season. Welcome back to 100% Mags. Newcastle United took on Everton at St James's Park. Newcastle's come away from that game 1-0 winners thanks to a Miggy Almiron goal. Once again, an absolutely sensational goal again by Miggy. If you haven't seen it, then do go check it out. If you've been to the game, then you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you've watched the match, then you'll also know what I'm talking about. Almiron is absolutely electric. Almiron is showing, football that he showed when he was in the MLS. He is absolutely amazing. Eddie Howe has literally turned this team around. He's got, we're firing on all cylinders. The atmosphere around the ground as well, is amazing. We're just back to being Newcastle United, and that is what, we needed. We needed this takeover. We got it. And now, people are starting to see why Newcastle are a big club. People are starting to understand that, we were being held back. And tonight's performance was absolutely amazing once again. Bruno Guimaraes as well, putting in an absolutely amazing shift in the game. Everybody put in a really good shift in the game tonight, to be honest, so it was a really amazing game once again. Yes, Everton did have, in the second half of the game, a reasonable amount of possession, as it showed on Amazon Prime. They said that they had about 90% possession or something, but that was only because Newcastle were sitting back and defending, which is, if Man City did it, nobody would be complaining, let's face it, so Newcastle do it, and of course there is the commentator having a bit of a whinge about it, but at the end of the day, it's clever play. Everybody else would do, who does it in the Premier League, like I say, like Man City, nobody complains about them doing it. So it's just clever play by Eddie Howe. And of course, it was a wise decision to do as well, because it allowed Wood to then be able to press with a counter and hit them, to try and get another goal in the game. Of course, Jordan Pickford was between the sticks, as he always is. The little armed Mackham was between the sticks, and of course we had a good go at him, like we always do, with the dinosaurs out in full force around the stadium. Of course, there was plenty of boos going around as well for the little Mackham, and there was, of course, plenty of, chances in there as well from against Everton in this game. Now, like I say, yes, Everton might have had a lot of possession in the second half, but when you look at the stats, that in itself shows you who was the dominant side in this game. I mean, the possession, of course, according to BBC website, is that it was 50-50 in the game. Fair enough, but look at the shots. The shots on its own, 16 shots for Newcastle with 4 on target. Everton only had 1 shot in the entire 90 minutes. That shows you, who was the dominant side in this game tonight. That shows you that, Everton didn't have anything in the tank to go up against Newcastle tonight at St James's Park. And of course, the corners as well, we were winning on them there as well. 8-2 on the corners, 8 corners for us, 2 for them. On the fouls, however, they were winning on that. They were an absolute dirty bunch tonight, Everton, with 12 fouls to our 9 in the game. And I've got to say, it was just a really good game. It's the kind of games that you need to do if you want to be, in this area where we are trying to compete for inside the top 6, the European spots, going even for, dare I say it, the Premier League title. Probably not this season, but in the seasons to come, who knows? Never say never at the end of the day. But looking at it, Newcastle at this moment in time, if we go to the Premier League table, which will be up on screen, then Newcastle are currently sitting at this moment in time in 6th place with 18 points out of 11 games. Now, when you cast your mind back to where we were at 11 games last season, it is a huge difference that Eddie Howe has made to coming into this club. You know, the owners have made a massive difference here as well. So we are firing on all cylinders. We're going in the right direction, and that direction is upwards. And that is what we want to see, you know, at Newcastle United. We want to see that kind of performance, that kind of, you know, energy around the team as well. And Miggy Almiron, I mean, the little Paraguayan is absolutely sensational. He scored another amazing goal in the match today to win the game for Newcastle on the 31st minute of the game. Bruno as well, picking up another assist in there, the Premier League as well. So, you know, we're just absolutely electric at the minute. Eddie's magnificent mags, if you will. You know, so we are really firing on all cylinders. We're going to the weekend's game, of course, coming up, which will be against none other than Spurs down at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Like I said in the preview, heading into this game against Everton, you know that we have had some luck down there since, of course, that stadium was built. We've been quite lucky against them. Obviously, you know, we have had some negative moments as well, but we have been quite lucky over the time that we have played at their new stadium. So who knows, maybe we can roll into there on a, you know, Sunday coming the 23rd of October, and, you know, who knows, maybe pick up another win in the bag. But an absolutely fantastic game by the lads tonight, and there's nothing really much else to say, but we are absolutely magnificent. We are literally amazing. We're doing some amazing football. I mean, some of the play that the lads were doing in the game tonight as well, it was just absolutely amazing. There was back heels by Bruno. There was little flicks here, little flicks there by Trippier and Miggy. There was just absolutely sensational play that, you know, we weren't seeing under you know, the previous regime, and it's just absolutely amazing to see, you know, this kind of play. This is the kind of play that we wanted to see. Newcastle, you know, we haven't seen anything as good as this, you know, since the 90s when Kevin Keegan and the Entertainers were rocking the Premier League against Manchester United. So it's amazing to be back, you know, doing what we do best, which is entertaining and performing and putting on a show for everybody, you know, in the Premier League. Not only us Newcastle United fans, but we are here, you know, to show that we mean business. And we showed it in that game tonight, and we've showed it in the games as well leading up to this game. Like I say, you know, the game against Fulham, that was amazing. The game against Brentford was amazing. The game against Man U, you know, we picked up a draw, but still we picked up a draw against Man United at Old Trafford. That just shows you, you know, how far we've come in just a short space of time. So it's doable. We can get in that, you know, top 6 place. We can finish in the European spots, which is what we are trying to do. It's what the owners are trying to do. What Eddie Howe is trying to do. Ashworth's trying to do. You know, everybody at the club is trying to do. And there has been little hints as well around about some news in the background as well that we could possibly be getting a new kit maker as well next season. Which, of course, could be an old favourite of Newcastle United and a massive favourite of us Newcastle United fans, of course, in Adidas. So a little bit more on that, of course, when we hear a bit more about it. But who knows, you know, it's going to be absolutely amazing the years ahead. Let us know your thoughts on this game tonight against Everton at St James's Park, and of course let us know your thoughts on Miggy Almiron's performance in the game as well, Bruno's performance in the game as well, and we have been amazing once again. Well done to the lads for another fantastic game, you know, and may it continue, long may it continue, because this is entertaining football. I can't wait for the next one, and that is what you want to feel, you know, when you're supporting your club. You want to be up for the next game. You know, you just want that next game to be here so you can watch it and see the team and cheer on the lads. And that is what, you know, we are really feeling right now. in Newcastle United. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Any Everton fans watching, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. I did have a bit of a chuckle at the Man United fans that commented, of course, and have still been commenting right now, even, so I do get a bit of a laugh out of rival fans coming on. At the end of the day, you're entitled to your opinion, but do keep it polite. I have seen some very nasty comments on there from them two Man United fans in question, and they have been reported for their comments as well. So, do keep it polite in the comments section if you do want to comment. No insulting the fan base, no insulting viewers of the channel as well, because that will not go down well. You will be banned from the channel if you're going to insult me or insult other people's opinions as well. So till next time, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, you can do that by, of course, hitting the thanks button with $1 in it, and of course putting whatever donation you want in there. Or you can go to the Ko-Fi account if you don't want to donate by that thanks button, and you can donate to the Ko-Fi account, which goes straight to my PayPal account, which I've got set up for the channel, or straight to my bank account. Till next time, remember, hit that like, share, subscribe, and keep an eye out as well for the preview for the game coming up against Tottenham on Sunday coming. Till next time, I'll see you all later, and how are the lads.